Welcome to Insider's English. In this video, I will present an explanation and then we will do some practice of the pronunciation of t, d, and ud. What I would like you to focus on while we look at some different sounds is those that vibrate and those that don't. First, let's look at these three sounds which are produced with your lips. Look at the first picture and put your lips together. Push the air through your nose. Look at the second picture. Put your lips together and vibrate the air through your mouth. Ba. Look at the third picture. Put your lips together and push the airflow through your mouth without vibrating the air. The next three sounds are produced at the bump at the top of your mouth behind your teeth. Put your tongue on the bump and push the air through your nose. Put your tongue on the bump again. Look at picture 2 and vibrate the air through your mouth. Da. In the third picture, put your tongue on the bump again. Push the airflow through your mouth without vibrating the air. T. And in the last three sounds, we are going to look at how they are produced at the very back of your throat. Now, before we listen to the sounds, I want you to go to the back of your throat and tense the muscles. Now, once you've tensed those muscles, you can look at picture 1 and push the air through your nose. Again, go to the back of your throat, look at picture 3, and vibrate the air through your mouth. Ga. And look at picture 3, tense the area at the back of your throat, push the airflow through your mouth without vibrating the air. Now, we can regroup these sounds according to the quality of the airflow. These sounds in these three pictures are all called nasals. They are voiced and they vibrate. Picture 1, put your lips together. Air through your nose. Picture 2, put your tongue on the bump behind your tooth and push the air through your nose. And picture 3, tense the area at the back of your throat and push the air through your nose. The next three sounds are all called voiced. They vibrate as well. Put your lips together and vibrate your air. Ba. Put your tongue on the bump behind your teeth and vibrate the air. Da. And tense the area at the back of your throat and vibrate the air. Ga. Now the next three sounds don't vibrate. They're called voiceless. Put your lips together and make a. Put your tongue on the bump behind your teeth and make a. Now tense the area at the back of your throat and produce a. Now look at the way we've grouped the 9 sounds. The 6 nasal and voiced sounds all vibrate. Those are the sounds in the 2 blue rows. The 3 voiceless sounds do not vibrate. Those are the sounds in the pink row. There are other consonants that are classified as voiceless. I have written them all here from the alphabet. The "ud" suffix has 3 different sounds. One is t. It is a voiceless sound. These are voiceless sounds, so they like to stay together. T is voiceless. When the base form of a verb ends with a voiceless consonant, it continues to be voiceless and takes the t form of ud. Let's look at some of these words in the list. Notice with this word, if we remove the suffix ud, we are left with the sound s. As you can see up here, s is voiceless. That means when we put on the suffix, we are going to have a t. Faced. We'll go down the list and you can repeat after me. Faced. Laughed. Kicked. Stopped. Passed. Fixed. Watched. Washed. Bathed. Look at this TH sound. It's the same TH sound as in the word think. It's voiceless. And there are other consonants that are classified as voiced. Look at how many there are. That's because voiced sounds are some of these consonants, the nasals, and all of the vowels. The ud suffix has 3 different sounds, and one sound is d. D is voiced. These sounds are voiced. D is voiced, and they like to stay together. When the base form of a verb ends with a voiced consonant, it continues to be voiced and takes the d form of ud. Again, we can look just as we did with the other sounds and notice that the b at the end of the verb rub is actually a voiced sound. When we add the suffix ud, we will have a voiced sound d. Practice with me now. Rubbed. Hugged. Judged. Called. Hemmed. Fanned. Bored. Loved. Plowed. Played. Buzzed. Did you notice that we did not have D and T on our lists in the last 2 slides? Well, when the sounds T and D are at the end of the base form of the verb, we cannot add either T or D without inserting a vowel. The vowel we insert is I. This vowel has very little quality. To add the suffix, you need to add an extra syllable. Notice that I have broken the word up by making this a particular syllable over here. Did. It's much easier to practice this if you break up the word in this way. Practice with me now. Needed. Wanted. Now let's look at all of the sounds together. We have in the yellow column the voiceless sounds with the suffix t. In the pink column, we have all the voiced sounds with the suffix d. And in the last column, we have the two sounds d and t with the ud suffix. To practice this pronunciation feature with real English, we can take a text from Wikipedia about any famous person who is not alive. This will make sure that all the verbs are in the past. Because it's a biography, there will also be a lot of adjectives, many which will be regular and have the ud suffix. In this text, I have highlighted all the words that take the t suffix in blue, the words that take the d suffix in red, and those that take the ud suffix in purple. I suggest the first thing you do is practice the words in isolation. Try with me now. Developed. Produced. Produced. Lived. Explored. Changed. Categorized. Opened. Remained. Changed. Regarded. Demonstrated. Experimented. Motivated. Painted. Exhibited. Started. Now I will read this text and you can try to practice after me. We'll start with the first paragraph. Pablo Ruiz Picasso was born in 1881. He was a Spanish painter, but for most of his life he lived in Paris. He is regarded as one of the most influential artists of the 20th century. He is known for the wide variety of styles he developed and explored. Your turn. You can stop the audio and try to practice. Now I'm going to do the second paragraph. Picasso demonstrated extraordinary artistic talent in his early years. His style changed as he experimented with different theories, techniques, and ideas. After 1906, the work of the artist Henri Matisse motivated Picasso to explore more radical styles. Again, it's your turn. Pause the audio and practice. Now I will read the next 3 sentences as they are short. Picasso's work is often categorized into periods. He also painted portraits. In 1917, Picasso made his first trip to Italy. After World War I, Picasso produced work in a neoclassical style. Again, pause the audio and practice those sentences. Now, I will read the next paragraph. His most famous work is his painting of the German bombing of Guernica, which was exhibited in July 1937. In 1992, the painting was put on display in Madrid's Reina Sofia Museum when it opened. Pause the audio and practice. Now I will do the next paragraph. During the Second World War, Picasso remained in Paris. In the 1950s, Picasso's style changed once again. He started to produce works from the great masters. Pause the audio and practice. And now I will finish the text. From 1968 to 1971, he produced a torrent of paintings and hundreds of copperplate etchings. Picasso died in 1973. Pause the audio and practice the end. If you've enjoyed this short video, please give us a thumbs up. You can visit us on the website insidersenglish.com and our Facebook group by the same name, Insiders English. We are always teaching the world how real English is spoken.